pool only for adults. Okay, now don't say anything. So this happened like 19 years ago, but I still laugh about it. My dad had this timeshare in Palm Springs, and every year during spring break, our whole family would go. This particular trip was massive. My dad and his girlfriend, her 2 daughters, and one of them had kids, my 2 sisters, my nephew who was 3, my aunt, and all my cousins, like 15 people total. My dad specifically asked the resort to put us near the family pool because we had 3 little kids with us. This place had like 9 different pools. 4 were adults only, 4 were for families, and one big main one by the lobby, but when we checked in, they screwed up and put us by an adults-only pool instead. The family pools were all the way across the resort, like a 10-minute walk with 3 cranky toddlers. So my dad goes to the front desk and explains the situation. The manager says they're completely sold out and can't move us, but he offers to call all the villas around our pool and ask if it's okay for us to use it since we have kids. Everyone said yes. Super nice people. Problem solved, right? Wrong. The next morning, we're all hanging out by the pool. The kids are just floating around in these little inner tubes, being quiet and cute. I'm reading a book. My sisters are chatting. Then this woman shows up with her boyfriend and another couple. She's probably like 40, wearing this huge floppy hat and carrying a stack of magazines. She takes one look at our kids and completely loses it. She marches over and goes, "Excuse me, you need to get these kids out of here right now." My dad tries to explain that the hotel gave us permission because we have 3 little ones and the family pools are too far away. She cuts him off. "I don't care what the hotel said. This is an adults-only pool and I want peace and quiet to read my book." The kids weren't even being loud. They were just floating there like little angels. But this lady was acting like they were throwing pool parties and doing cannonballs. She calls security. This poor guy shows up and listens to both sides. He confirms that yes, the hotel did give us permission, but he asks if we can please take the kids out just while she's there, and then they can come back later. My dad's girlfriend takes the 3 kids back to the villa. She's trying not to cry because the kids were so confused about why they had to leave. But here's where it gets good. Me and my sisters and cousins stayed at the pool. We're all in our 20s, so technically we belong there. The lady settles into her lounge chair, opens up her magazine, and gets all comfortable. She's probably thinking she won and can enjoy her peaceful adult pool time. That's when we looked at each other and silently agreed on our revenge plan. First, my male cousin does the biggest, loudest cannonball you've ever seen. Water goes everywhere. The lady's magazine gets completely soaked. Then my sisters start this massive water fight. They're screaming and laughing and splashing water all over the place. But here's the best part. Since it was an adults-only pool, topless sunbathing was actually allowed. So I took off my bikini top and laid down to tan. The lady completely freaked out. She goes, "Excuse me, you need to cover yourself up right now." I just smiled and said, "Sorry, but there are no kids here and it's perfectly legal. You wanted an adults-only pool, right?" Her boyfriend kept trying to sneak looks at me while pretending to read his book. She's getting madder and madder. My cousins are still being loud and obnoxious, doing flips and cannonballs and basically turning the pool into a water park. She starts yelling at us to shut up because she's trying to read, so we got even louder. After like 5 minutes of this chaos, she finally gives up. She grabs her soggy magazine and her boyfriend and storms off to find a different pool. The second she left, we called my dad to bring the kids back. They spent the rest of the day playing in the pool while we all laughed about our perfect revenge. That lady wanted an adults-only pool so badly. She got exactly what she asked for.